Right, now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see what's been going on over at the Velodrome. This is the very first event in... Should we do this together?
Yeah, let's do it together.
Ready?
Clash of the Titans!
Hello and welcome back. Now this track here, ladies and gentlemen, has seen some pretty amazing moments of sporting history. We're going to add to that tonight, aren't we? Yes, because it's the men's elimination race. 3 men will compete. Let's find out who they are and what they've let themselves in for.
In most races, it's all about the winner.
In most races, it's all about who crosses the line first.
But in the elimination, all eyes are on the rider who crosses the line last.
When you hear the bell ring,
It's time for the sprint lap.
When it's time to sprint, you pedal like your life depends on it.
it's you against the pack.
Eyeball to eyeball.
Wheel to wheel.
Whoever's last to cross the line
Is out. Be physical.
Hold your line.
just don't.
Finish last.
Well, the queen of the track, Victoria Pendleton, no less, is here to offer some words of wisdom. Much appreciated by the crowd here. They want somebody who could be a steadying influence. Tell them, what is the key to elimination racing?
It's really important to stay out of trouble, don't overlap wheels, but there's 2 main tactics. Some people like to sit at the back of the bunch and squeeze in every time they come to an elimination, and other people take it on from the front, set the pace, stay out of trouble. So you could play it either way, really.
Thank you very much, Victoria. They've taken those words on, I'm sure. Let me come and stand between you two captains here. Seb Coe, not on a bike. John Bishop has opted to go for it in this one. What are you thinking then? You've got Freddie and Paddy behind you there.
I've got a good team behind me. Paddy is the pacemaker and Freddie's the powerhouse.
What are you?
I'm just there making up the numbers, to be honest. I'm there because I'm the only one who looks good in Lycra.
So, is that the reasoning why you're not there then?
No, they just decided to play their joker card early.
What's the thinking? Fighting talk. What's the thinking about opting out so early then and letting them do all the work?
I've got a huge moment later tonight, and if I could borrow your dress, it would be so much better.
I've seen you in the Lycra. I'd stick with your original costume. Any words of wisdom as you...
They're all in the zone. They know what they're doing. It's poise, it's balance, it's patience. They're going to be fine.
Okay, they look absolutely petrified, if you ask me. But I think for an event of this magnitude, we need somebody with gravitas who knows exactly what it's like to perform on the biggest stage. How did we get you, Daley Thompson? That is amazing. I can't believe you're here to start this race.
Nor can I, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's absolutely brilliant. I just wanted to say that earlier on, they showed me the starting gun and I was waving it around, and 7 of the audience came up and gave me their wallet and a watch.
He is our starter. He'll be doing that very shortly. But let's go to our commentary team, Simon Brotherton and Chris Boardman.
Thanks, Gabby. I think the World Championships in Colombia a couple of weeks ago were merely an hors d'oeuvre for Chris and myself compared with what we're going to see tonight here on the track. We're almost ready to go with the first event, so let's take a look at the lineup for the men's elimination race. Quick review of the rules. The first lap is effectively a warm-up lap. They're supposed to be together in a bunch at the end of that lap so that we can have a rolling start to the race proper. The rules are fairly simple. Every other lap the bell will ring, and at the end of the next lap the last rider over the line will be eliminated. When we're left with 3 riders, they will then sprint for the victory.
Well, let's hope that John Bishop's words aren't prophetic. He's got his team behind him. Well, that's not going to work for him in this race, of course. It's the last person over the line who's out of the race, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the tactics develop. A real spread of abilities in this group, of course. They have to be bunched together as they get towards the line, or the race will not start. It looks okay at the moment, going a little bit slow on that banking though.
Yeah, it does look okay, but Olly Murs there bringing up the rear, dawdling at the back, and John Bishop starting as he means to go on, leading from the front. A Sport Relief Titan as Daley Thompson gets us underway. Clash of the Titans has started.
Well, I think we actually might have got an attack there, and blocking tactics from the Bishop team, looking over their shoulders. Clearly this was a preordained tactic. We're weaving across the track as well. No, I wouldn't want to come round Freddie Flintoff either, and the first elimination is coming up the next time around.
Well, Patrick Kielty going for a flyer, making sure that he stays out of trouble, and he goes down the back straight and has a look over his shoulder. There's nobody about to catch him. Olly Murs is still at the back, coming around the outside. The three blue riders from Team Coe at the back. One of them's going to go here as they cross the line. Here they come up towards the line. Oh! It's really close, and it might be John Bishop.
It could be. Perhaps they overplayed their hand a little bit there, and I think it actually could have been John Bishop there, and it was indeed.
Well, John Bishop, who's ridden all the way across the world on his bike in the past from Sydney to Liverpool, he took 9 months to do it, and he took too long to get around that first lap. He was the first one out.
Well, that's not good for the Liverpool contingent. All those years training on Kirby Velodrome, clearly for nothing. And we're up for our next elimination now.
Olly Murs is riding on the front wall, and luckily they're all up on their wheels at the moment still, but this is going to be another tight one as they come up towards the line. It was quite a battle, and Freddie Flintoff nearly brought Greg James down. How on earth? As he stayed on his bike. Well, he hasn't now. He was wobbling around that corner as Olly Murs there led them over the line. Look at this from Freddie Flintoff, and the last one over the line was Richard Bacon.
Well, I think Richard Bacon could be well out of it. I think they're going to perhaps neutralise the race now. Yes, the yellow flag is out. Freddie Flintoff forgot the main rule of track racing: turn left, straight on, turn left. He went the long way down as well. Normally riders tend to tumble to the right, and the speed scrubbed off by the shape of the track, but well, he didn't seem to be injured. I think probably more damage to the track there.
So we're underway again. Freddie Flintoff's okay and still in the race. In fact, I think there was more damage to the track than to Freddie himself. He's clearly steadier on a pedalo than he is on two wheels on dry land, that's for sure. Well, Patrick Kielty again hitting the front.
Well, that warm-up lap wasn't really. They knew how important it was with just one more elimination to go. And they'll get the bell this time. Tactics critical. Flintoff has been informed that the elimination race isn't literal. So let's just hope he stays upright. I wouldn't like to be riding next to him now, and it's neck and neck.
Riding up the front there, Patrick Kielty has just been overtaken by Olly Murs, and Greg James, the Radio 1 DJ, is at the back. Freddie Flintoff staying in third place. Those are the three that will contest the finish. Greg James drops out.
Well, they all seem to be taking a little bit of a breather now, and this is a really important part of the race. They've only got the finish to go. There's a little bit of a discussion going, some tactics here. They've certainly got Bishop's team has got the numbers advantage.
Well, we're in the gold medal factory here from the Olympic Games. So many legendary performances on this track in 2012. Who's going to deliver and win this one here now? Olly Murs is going for a flyer in the blue, but here comes Freddie Flintoff with a sprint on the inside. Look at the power there from Freddie Flintoff. On the deck, 1 minute, he's won the race. Extraordinary, almost eliminating himself by ending up on the boards, back in the race, and on top at the end. Freddie Flintoff takes the 6 points. Here's the sprint again, Chris.
Well, what a move this was, and Murs made a tactical mistake here. He launched the attack early, which was the right thing to do, but rode high. Flintoff saw the opportunity, afraid of nothing here. He went straight up the inside. Murs shocked, but there's nothing he could do against the power of Flintoff.
And there's our winner. Unexpectedly so as well, Chris, given that he was on the deck just a few moments before.
Wow, did you get your tactics right? It would appear so, but first out, John, you seem surprised.
Oh, I know, yeah. Well, when we started off, I was far too relaxed, but I knew Freddie would do it in the end. So I was personally disappointed, but it's all about the team.
Did you make the right decision? Did you employ the right tactics?
Very early days. Freddie's a bit of an animal. I think you've probably seen the best of him tonight. Our guys have just got to stay calm and come through.
Here he is, Freddie Flintoff. He's dripping with sweat. There's blood down there as well. Let's have a look at your injuries. Look, there's blood on the arm. He has absolutely thrown his body on the line for that victory. Freddie, never in doubt?
No, I thought Ollie had me at one point.
but I think that tactical rest falling off did me a world of good, but I think Ollie tired on that back straight, so just dug in, but it was great fun. Thanks to everyone here, amazing, thank you.
Well done, Paddy Kielty as well. It's not too late for Ireland, for Rio, you know.
I don't know what happened. We basically, Freddie said to me, just lead Ollie out, just tire Ollie out, and then the big legs will come in at the end.
All right, let's confirm the result with our commentary team. Simon.
Team Bishop literally draw first blood in Clash of the Titans. Freddie Flintoff is the winner. He takes 6 points. Second place goes to Olly Murs from Team Coe with 5. Patrick Kielty in third with 4. Then it's Greg James and Richard Bacon for Team Coe collecting 3 and 2. And sixth and in last place with 1 point, John Bishop.
We've had blood, we've had sweat, we've had tears. It's just one event down. We've got 4 to go. It's synchronised swimming next at the Aquatic Centre. So Paddy and Greg, get yourselves off into your sequined lycra. We'll see you a little bit later on.
Incredible stuff. Do you ever get the slight impression that Freddie Flintoff's quite competitive? But apparently he's okay, he's fine. And after the first event, Team Bishop has 11 points and Team Coe has 10 points, so it's close.